All right, Koty and Wei. That's correct.
Yeah.
I pronounced it right. So Koty, you ended up top 4, right?
Yes, top 4.
Wei, you ended up
I got 18 plays.
18 plays.
I went 2 and 3.
Right. Okay, but you both played the same list, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything you want to say before we go to the list?
Wait, I can do shoutouts at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the tournament experience was really nice, though. Really competitive, really overwhelming, honestly,
Exactly.
for the first 2 rounds. It was really overwhelming, especially in top cut. What about you?
Yeah, every matchup was really hard because every player was like one-level players, and I actually really enjoyed talking to the other players that spoke English, and we had great conversations. So since I spoke Mandarin, I got to talk to a lot of other people that spoke Mandarin. I made a lot of friends. I thought it was cool.
Right. Okay. Let's see the list.
Okay, so I played Crusadia Thunder, 3 Thunder Dragon. This card, like, you're not playing Thunder Dragons if you don't play Thunder Dragon. 2 Darks. The only reason why I wanted to play 2 is because if I draw it going second, then I can just pitch for another one. Also, it's a level 5, which comes up. 1 Roar, 1 Duo, and 1 Hawk. It's pretty standard, honestly. And I can't even try to play more of this because it's at 1 for Worlds.
Correct.
That was a Thunder Dragon lineup. For other Thunder cards, 1 Solar, just like my Nats list. This was the second Roar when I was testing, but the same conclusion I had was why not just have Solar instead of another Roar? It should seem better since I could just special off Saryuja and get more fodder. Also, White Dragon's at 3 in this format, so Solar White still game. Next card that a lot of people don't know what it is.
Right.
The Ascendant of Thunder. So we don't have dangers at Worlds here, so we need more dangerous cards. So what this guy does is you pay 3,000 and you can just special summon him from your hand. The other effect's not really important. Just if it dies by card, effect, or battle, then you gain 5,000. So that effect never comes up. The main thing that this does is replaces the danger, so every time I open Crusadia and this guy, I can still do my full combo.
It's also a Thunder card, so sometimes we had to discard all the Thunder Dragons to make the Fire Dragon live, so this could replace, like, since you already triggered the hand effect, you can make Colossus with Ascended Thunder.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Also, it's a big beater, too. In my top 8 match, I just summoned this for the extra damage and just won from it.
Yeah, his opponent had a set Super Poly, and he didn't have 2 Darks, so he killed him just with Ascended Thunder Colossus.
Sorry, Jake. Next, that's all the Thunder cards. Next for the Crusadias. 3 Reclusia. Reclusia is the best one, especially going second, just 1-for-1s with your opponent so you can push through back row. Salmon Greats, you can always hit the Rager or if you're not unlucky like me and hit Scythe every time. Next we play 3 Arborea. This is the only 3 of that I play. The only reason why I play 3 of this is because it's a level 3 tuner, so I can make my synchros. Next, 1 Draco, 1 Leonis, and 2 Maximus. I just needed more names. I just want so I played the Leonis instead of the 3rd Maximus because it's just a different name. So I can just special summon them if I draw them off Saryuja. And 2 of this doesn't matter at all. Next, I play 3 Black Dragon and 2 White Dragon. So a lot of people are going to question me why I didn't play 3 of the White Dragon. But without dangers, it's really hard to get Dark in your graveyard to summon, where with the Collapse Serpent there's always a lot of lights that you can banish and it's a lot easier to get to.
Originally we did play 3 and 3, but we found ourselves working a lot with the White Dragon, so we cut it to 2 and it worked a lot better.
Right.
Next, 3 Legionnaire. Like I've said in every profile that I've had this card, and this card this card should be at 1 or banned. Like, this card is just too overpowered, in my opinion. Especially, like, it's a 3,000 beater, and it has 3 different effects that you can just summon very, very easily. Next, for the dragon cards. 3 defrag. Like I said, we don't have danger cards here, so we need more danger S cards. So defrag dragon is probably the better of the danger cards that I replaced. Being able, like, if I open Thunder Dragon and Defrag Dragon, I get 2 Defrag Dragons every time, which is nice. Also, there's times that maybe I can banish like 3 Levianeers or 3 Black Dragons and get multiple uses out of this. Also, this card helps with playing through like Ghost Ogre and stuff.
Okay.
Next, I play 1 Yugioh because I'm trying to make synchros. 1 Eclipse Wyvern because it's not banned here.
Right.
2 Brotar. So I wanted to play 3 of this card actually, but I'm glad I didn't because not nearly enough people were playing Ogre and Gamma like I thought people were. But this card really helps pushing through Ogre and Gamma, because if you open this card and they Ogre or Gamma, you just special summon it and just get your Chaos monster anyway, and then you just keep comboing, and they lose a card for no reason. And then 3 Pot of Greed.
Right. Of course. Okay.
Main deck's 40 cards.
Would you make any changes now that you know?
So Pure Thunder was very, very represented for this event, and there was no Sky Striker really. There's only 3 Sky Strikers in the entire tournament, and 15 Salamangreat and like 6 Pure Thunders. So I think I would play maybe some main deck cards for Salamangreat, potentially, or maybe play more Crusadia so that I don't brick as much, because I actually bricked a lot this tournament. And every time, like, all my playtesting, I just wasn't bricking.
Right.
So I'm not sure what happened, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It happens. Next for the extra deck.
Yep.
1 Colossus because it's at 1, sadly. 1 Hot Red to summon off the Argapain. 1 Boral Savage because we synchro now without the dangers. And 1 Zeta. Like I said, we synchro. So our Arborea and a level 5, whether it be Dragon Dark or Thunder Dragon, makes this guy. And the Shoutouts by itself makes this. So my inboard will usually be these 4 and here at Exil.
Right.
So yeah. Also, I played this over Draxter because I thought there would be a lot more combo decks and Salad. So with this being Zeta instead of Draxter, this card in Heretic Seal is pretty much D-barrier against Salamangreat. It's this card's really good. Also against Striker, it's not that bad because if you banish a Striker link, then it comes back in the main monster zone during your turn, so you don't have to worry about any of the back row. Do you have anything about these?
Yeah, originally I played Dragster and I tested against Sky Strikers a lot. And every time I made it, I just didn't feel like I had enough impact. If I made a full board, they could never beat me anyways. So I wanted to play Zeta because we expected more Salamangreat and like combo decks. And yeah, like Koty said, it was just fun with Sky Strikers.
Next, I play Magius because you need to play Magius. I played the Guard Dragons because the Guard Dragons are just they're insane. Like, they're broken. I don't know what else to say. Like, these cards should be in everyone's combo deck, I believe. Heretic Seal, Phoenix, Lambda, and B-Cop was banned for this event, so there's not another like generic Link to Dark that points down that has these arrows. So it was either this or Lampharankus, and there's no reason why you play Lampharankus over this. Triple Burst because it's part of the play. 2-star Yugioh. So I don't know what you were doing, but Wei thought we only needed 1 of these, and I made 2 of these almost every game that I went first and comboed.
I did play 2, by the way. I wanted to cut one at a point. I was just doing the wrong combo. I ended with Seal and Hot Red. But someone told me of combo where you search the basic Crusadia 2-card combo, but you search Collapser instead, so you just start Yugioh. So worst case, you stay with Seal Hot Red. Best case, you could keep combo right into your combo pieces like Lemonade.
Right.
So I did play this.
And me and Wei had 1 card difference. He played Hope Harbinger, and I played Boral Sword. So this isn't normal at all for any of the decks. So I wanted this card for whenever I went second against Salamangreat, because I can summon this off of Argopane, and this card plus any monster that I can switch to defense against a Salamangreat board, which would be Wolf and another monster, is always game.
Right.
Because they can't protect the Wolf, and usually I'm getting rid of the other monster that they have. So this being able to do 3,000, and then if they save it for some reason, then 3,000 again, and then after that I just need 2,000 more.
So I actually ended up playing Hope Harbinger because it came up for me a lot more. I draw Collapser and Living a lot. And also, the other reason I didn't play this because I have never played Boral Sword Dragon in my extra deck. I did not want to mess up the OTK and look dumb on the World's Future.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the extra deck. These were not really standard, but I thought without dangers that you needed them.
Right.
Oh, also I didn't play Hope Harbinger because it was really hard to get 2 level 8s onto the board. With there only being 1 Colossus,
exactly.
I can't use the Colossus and make Hope Harbinger, where in the TCG there's you can make 2 and then use one of the Colossuses for Hope Harbinger. So I just found it to be really, really hard to make.
Right.
Next for the side deck, 2 Ghost Ogre. So we expected a lot of combo, and we decided not to really respect back row decks as much as we might have should, but I don't think we should have. I think the side deck was fine with all the hand traps.
Yeah.
Like, we played 2 Ogre because this seemed like the most well-versed one. It hit Pendulum, which no one played.
Yeah.
Anything with guard dragons, it hit Sky Striker if we decide to put it in. It just hit really any of the random combo decks as well. Next, 2 Effect Veiler. So, like I said, this is also one of the better hand traps. I can't play Impermanence because the sec is light. So, Effect Veiler is pretty good. Also, these guys are light, so that comes up sometimes too. Also, Ogre is a tuner, a level 3 tuner. So sometimes you can special it off of Star Yugioh and then synchro into Boar Savage. Next, 2 Draw Lockbird. This is probably the only mistake that I had in my side deck, I believe. Because I think these should have been Ashes. Because I got Sanctum like 6 times this event.
We were kind of back and forth between Ash and Joe and Lockbird. I was playing against a lot of back row decks, and I really wanted Ash because this didn't do anything. But at the event, I felt like this card was a lot stronger versus like the combo deck because we decided not to respect back row decks, but we kind of ignored the Sanctum interaction.
Right.
Yeah. Everyone played Sanctum this event in their Salad deck. Like, it was, I didn't expect it at all. Next, we play 3 Gamma Driver. Gamma is the best hand trap for Worlds, in my opinion. Especially with being able to play Lambda. Lambda and Driver, I never got to do it. I almost got to do it in my top 4 match, but Gamma, you can summon it even, like, as long as you have Lambda on the field, which is really nice. But yeah, I Gamma'd a lot of Gazelles, and they usually ended their turn. I Gamma'd a Debug, and they just passed with no back row. Next, just for the back row hit cards. So, like I said before, we thought Pendulum was going to be played here, so that's why we played the Typhoons. There was no Pendulum here, so I did not side these cards in all tournament. So this was pretty much my side deck, just these hand traps.
Nice.
I sided decent. I play against a Trickstar deck at Worlds. I thought it was the easiest matchup because I'm playing Thunder Dragon. So, game 3, he goes first, says 3 pass. I'm like, oh, this is good. So up in my hand is 3 Thunder Dragons, a Crusadia Draco, and a Crusadia Maximus, and a Broton. I'm like, huh, interesting.
Right.
So I make a Magus, he cracks down, I pass. So he goes Extravagance, Summon Thunder King, pass. I'm like, set.
Right.
A 2000 defense attack, take 100. He cracks down that monster, and then I'm like, oh. So I just lost from there.
Right.
These I really like. Instead of whenever I went second, I never drew them. I draw this once as my 6th card.
Of course, always.
Yeah, I think the side was like the part of the deck that we could have improvised
Right.
the best. Mainly these becoming ashes and maybe taking out the typhoons. I only playing Twin Twister, and these being Pankratops maybe.
Right.
I actually don't like Pankratops in this deck because without the dangers, it's very hard to fill up the graveyard. And then Pankratops is also an Earth monster. It's cool, but he also bricks me going second.
Yeah,
All right.
that's pretty much the deck.
Any last words?
Yeah.
Any shoutouts?
I have shoutouts. You can go first.
Shoutouts to Ryan Yu. He's always available because he's a little kid and he loves Yugioh and he helped me test a lot. And shoutouts to my team, Luxury Gaming.
Shout out to Luxury.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's all from you. Okay, so I have shoutouts. Shoutouts to, as Wei said, Luxury Gaming, the Luxury Gaming online tournaments. If you guys don't know what they are online tournaments, cash tournaments, card tournaments. There's just a whole bunch of different tournaments. Current format, Worlds format for this past weekend, old formats. There's just a whole bunch of different formats. You guys should check it out. I really enjoyed them. Shoutouts to MetaMats. Shoutouts to all my friends at home. Everyone that supported me. Whenever I posted that I got top 4, and that's probably the most like
Reactive.
that's
Yeah.
the most reactive sass I think I've ever had.
Right.
And I thank everyone that supported me on there. I can't really express how much. Shoutouts to my friends Jay, Hutch, Ian. Shoutouts to all you guys at home. I'll be back very soon, and happy birthday, Jay. Your birthday is it's Tuesday, so I got presents for you. But yeah, that should be about it.
Okay, guys, thanks for the list and congrats. Thank you.
Thank you.